As the world faces growing divides, the call for justice has never been louder. Geopolitics, economy, technology, security. How do we move beyond promises to real progress?
Yeah, we attended as a South African delegation the 23rd edition of the Doha Forum convened by the State of Qatar. It's an international diplomacy platform that seeks to deepen cooperation between governance and security matters, and of course a focus on social and economic development. The 23rd edition is convening under the thematic approach entitled Beyond Promises to Action, with the emphasis of course on the consequent positivity of justice in action. This of course is important for South Africa, given two flagship discussions which we are doing an intervention on. The first one speaks about the international humanitarian law, where we assess and deposit our views on national accountability in relation to adhering to the prescripts of international humanitarian law. The second speaks about collective responsibility of the nation states to safeguard and cohere as it relates to international humanitarian law. And the second intervention will of course be on looking at the safeguarding modalities for international mediators. You would recall that the current jurisprudence only insulate UN peace diplomats as it relates to mediation, negotiations and conflict prevention. So evidently there is a lacuna where any peace initiative, for example by the African Union, by your regional economic community such as SADC, does not necessarily has the safeguards in place in terms of international jurisprudence, such as what UN sanctioned peacekeeping missions has. So in essence, the 23rd Doha Forum encapsulates the unique discussions on diplomacy, diversity and dialogue, and we do anticipate coming from this particular forum that we would have obviously deposit the South Africa's foreign policy overtures, in particular on the deepening of multilateralism in a more multipolar world. And I think everyone back home in South Africa would appreciate the very importance of ensuring that we have a steadfast foreign policy that can be broadly interpreted to mean the Ubuntu diplomatic philosophy, where we should always err on the side of the most vulnerable.